Hello, my fellow Olympian collective. I look like a nice skater today, that's why I say that. Welcome back to New World Angel. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? I don't know, I'm in a weird mood right now. No, I did not smoke. I never smoke when I do readings. I learned that from when I used to serve. Okay? You don't smoke when you deal with the public because you just turn into a fool, or at least I do. So just know that. Even in my real estate day job, I do not. Nope. You could test me right now if you would like. Anyway, maybe you're smoking right now. Maybe that's why I bring it up. But anyway, the vibe I was getting is a little squirrely, a little funny, a little off. Could just be me, but we shall see. What am I grabbing for? I keep grabbing for cards and I don't know what I'm grabbing for. I was wanting to get a specific, yes, ransom notes. Oh, just hang with me, okay? Today is going to be a general collective reading, and I do not plan to do an extended today. Also, I am running like a discount on my extendeds. They're all $10 at the moment instead of 20. So if 20 was throwing you off and you have a reading in mind, feel free to go over to New World Angel and yeah, enjoy for half off. So with that being said, let's get started. Take a deep breath. We're going to start with ransom notes today. Let's see what needs to come out. Take a drink if you must. It's cold pressed, organic juice. Squeezing the juice, buddy. Do I have Pauly Shore in my energy? I love me some Pauly Shore. In the Army Now, Jury Duty. Fucking classics, man. Jury Duty. I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. I think I'm going to. All right. Write a happy birthday song for your mom. Now, I pull these after the reading, and I try to make a connection to it, but for whatever reason, I did it first. And that is the ransom note that we are going to try to connect to this reading. Write a happy birthday song for your mom. Well, I don't know who my mom is, so... You know, you gotta laugh about shit when it's just like, it's too much to bear. Passion. Bay moment. Okay, I only have 2 bays that everyone is aware of. Jonathan Bailey is probably my numero... Well, okay, 3. 3. Jonathan Bailey, numero uno, but he's taken. 2, which now is 1 because Jonathan Bailey is taken... obviously is my Dunk King, okay? And then last but not least, we have Henry Cavill. He's also taken. So it looks like Ben. By default, you're the winner. Oh my God. Okay. Let's just move it on. You're who they dream of when they close their eyes. Same, Ben, same. Okay, just kidding. I'll remove my energy from this reading. This is for my collective. Where are we going with this today? The Bay moment. I did start rewatching season 2 of Bridgerton. God damn, that man can do no wrong. And Simone Ashley, am I dyslexic? Is it Ashley Simone? Okay, either way, she looked like a freaking goddess at butterflies. Oh, is this a love reading today? Okay, but yeah, she looked like a freaking goddess at the Oscars. All silver with a little like, is she in my energy today? Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. Attachment styles are something here. Claim progress, not perfection. Yeah, just because things aren't perfect doesn't mean that forward movement still isn't being made. Even if you can't see it too, like if you don't have the outward validation yet, keep faith. Yeah, I'm not going to do an extended today. I've been so focused on doing the signed readings and the Learn Tarot segment that any leftover time was spent on doing these extendeds, So anyway, I'm giving back to my collective in a way to where like, this is just a fun one, whatever needs to come out. We'll go on for however long we need to, no time limit. And yeah, we'll just see what's up. It is Simone Ashley, right? Okay, hold on. It's just gonna bother me. Pause. I was right. Okay. Simone Ashley. That was gonna bother me. Yes, she is a bae. Oh, I guess there is one more bae. And this is not to say anything about this person at all. It's, okay. Kristen from Top Chef. If I were experimental in that sort of way, you would be the person I would choose. Role play. Are you in my energy? She is such a cutie, and she's so smart, and she cooks. Like, I need that in my life. Okay, this is not about me. It's not about me. Sorry. I need to just get a podcast so I can just talk a bunch of randomness all day. TMZ is important for you. Gossip and rumors. What else is new with TMZ? I mean, like, what would their life be without gossip and rumors? They just wouldn't exist, right? So, rumor mill. What else we got? What was I gonna say? I feel like I was saying something. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, yes, I started a new segment, a get ready with me segment. I've only done one. I liked it. I'll continue doing it. But yeah, give me feedback. Let me know if you're into it or not. I like experimenting. And like I said, I'm trying to make my collective like a wider group of people of all different walks of life. Like everyone is welcome here. Even the karmics. I say that until I pull up their nasty ass energy and I'm like, get the fuck out. But whatever. It's not about them. It's not about me. It's about you, collective. And right now we're dealing with differences in attachment styles, TMZ, gossip and rumors, music. Introspection. You can pause it if you don't like me sipping, but I'm gonna be here for a while, so I'm just gonna do me. You have been tracked since you were a child. If that message is for me, I already know. Yeah, there's a little chip right behind my freaking ear. That was done when I was in a reading. An after-school reading class. That sounds normal, right? Yeah. Fucking weirdos. What else? Depression or waking up from oppression? Because the two can mimic one another. I know for me, for a very long time, I was depressed until I realized it was actually everyone around me who was weighing me down. And then I got rid of the dead weight. And now here I am, all sparkly and new. Okay, so that's something. What else we got? Let's make this a very clear storyline for my collective. What do they need to hear today? What's going to be most helpful for them? They just don't get it, but you do. Something about gossip and rumors and that. Oh, was somebody fired? We're going to take that. Wonder who was fired. Lieutenant Dan! Okay, you guys wouldn't know. It's an inside joke with one of my bays. He's a part of my soul tribe, but he knows who he is. But Lieutenant Dan, as a part of like the cards here, Lieutenant Dan is a mentor. Oh, cute. I adore you. I adore you too, collective. It's not about me. It's giving Robin, not Batman vibes. What else? What else? Your purpose in this lifetime is huge, collective. Do you realize that? And like when I say huge, it's like massive, beyond what you could possibly conceive. And I know that sounds probably crazy to you right now, because when I was told that, I felt the same way. It was like, okay, like huge, whatever. No, this is like massive. And if you're tied to my storyline at all, get ready. Takeoff's about to happen. What else we got? Attachment styles. I mean, that is the very first card out, so that's super important. Are you tied to somebody where your attachment styles differ from theirs? Are you beginning to realize that? Spirituality versus religion. Why that is such a hot topic these days, I don't know. If people would just fall in line with the fact that spirituality is all encompassing of all religions, we could all just get along. But no, apparently people need to just be like, religion is everything. And it's like, it's not. I don't put people down for their religion. Believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care. But like, spirituality is encompassing. By believing in just one religion and like totally discounting others for what they believe in, that is a closed mindset. So in that sort of way, it's a little bit lower on the totem pole than spirituality if we're all encompassing. Got it? We have a big trust tree. Religion is like, no, it's just ours. It's just how I feel. And if you don't feel the same way, then fine. You don't have to listen to me. I don't care. Obviously. Otherwise, I would have stopped talking like years ago. Anyway, you're mysterious and people both love and hate it. What are you being mysterious about, collective? Yeah, with mysterious people, it's like sometimes people can become like obsessive about it. Like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing all the time? What are their spender? I never see them out. Like, who do they hang out with? It's like, why does it matter to you? Sorry, maybe you're drinking right now because I've never drank this much in one of my videos before, so I apologize, but yeah, maybe you are drinking while you're watching me. Speech, speech, speech. Do you have something to say? Possibly, I adore you, because it is falling out right next to that. Armchair Anonymous. Ooh, there's a good story to be had here, isn't there? Do you guys listen to Armchair Anonymous? If not, you need to. Oh, I guess that's another one of my bays. But he's also already taken. Dax Shepard. Fellow Michigander. Also just very emotionally responsible and non-judgmental. Love that freaking guy. What else we got? But I, Dax or Monica, if you are in my energy, I have a story, not for Armchair Anonymous, like for Armchair Expert one of these days. This new you will throw people off. And that's okay. It falls right next to your purpose in this lifetime is huge. Yeah, gossip on gossip on gossip. Maybe you're even receiving signs or synchronicities through music or like messages through music. I know I did for, well, I still do, but something is significant about music in you. Maybe that's where you like connect to this person and you're able to see things from a different way. Don't take on their karma, collective. It's right next to spirituality versus religion. So, are you dealing with somebody who is like you're one side and they're the other, and this is a forewarning that like they're taking on karma and they're gonna want to be pulling on you to help them through it? Career change on the horizon. Also, chance encounter. Ooh, we love chance encounters. I just get that something stands out about you. It's kind of undeniable. Like the way I started off this reading, it's something about your energy. Sounds like, I mean, I don't know if TMZ like specifically is in your world. It could be, or it could be in the future. But regardless, like you get a lot of attention. And by way of that, you know, rumors and the gossip mill starts. Plus, you're mysterious on top of it. So, like, that fuels people's rumors that much more. Can we please talk? Somebody wants to talk to you. And whatever they need to say, you need to remember not to take on their karma. Because you are the new you. And if you are going to like follow through on your purpose this lifetime, then the need to be super discerning about who you incorporate and why is that much more important. Importante. They might be pulling on you in a sort of way that it's like they just get you. And they might. You might have known this person for... Did you guys just hear that? My candle just popped. I was saying, and they might, but that doesn't mean, like, maybe you've known them for a really long time. It doesn't mean that you need to take on everything. Numerology, mathematics, synchronicities. Busted. Somebody's caught. Caught up. Can you feel the love tonight? Oh, no. Maybe you know you need to move. Cheap. Don't take on their karma. They're going to want you to pay for something. They're going to ask you for money. And they might even already have the money themselves. You're not going to win this battle. Picking your choosing your battles wisely. Redirection is your protection. You already know the answer, collective. Okay. Un momento. Okay. Excuse me. I needed to clear the energy. I felt like things were being thrown off towards the end here, but anyway. All right, refresher. We have attachment styles are important. You're dealing with somebody who has a different style of attachment than you do. Rumor mill, gossip, people talking, telephone game, that's a thing in your current energy. Music is important to you. And if you don't, like for a while there in my life, I wasn't listening to music, like for several years. I mean, like I was listening to it, you know, it'd be on in the car, but not like listening to the messages. So maybe there's a need to take a deeper look at some of the messages in music. Or you've already been doing that, and that's where a lot of your like introspection is coming from. We have depression or waking up from oppression, because they can mimic one another. They just don't get it, but you do. I don't know if you're saying that to me or if somebody is saying that to you, but we have fired. Somebody was recently fired, whether that was you or somebody you know, or maybe you fired somebody. I don't know. I adore you. Your purpose in this lifetime is absolutely huge. Spirituality versus religion is a thing in your world. You're mysterious, and people both love and hate that. Speech. People want to hear you talk. They don't want you to be mysterious. They want to hear what you have to say. This new you will throw people off, and that's perfectly okay. You're going to have to be okay with that, though. So okay with it that you don't take on their karma, even though they're busting down the walls because they really want to freaking talk to you. Because they're busted. And something about either them needing to move now or you needing to move now or both. Either way, somebody in the energy is cheap. Cheap. They're out to win this battle no matter what. So whatever your battle you're in, they're hell-bent on winning. Remember that redirection is your protection. So even if you don't understand where things are going or what's even fully happening, know that it's in your best interests. And you already know the answer, collective. Maybe you're just coming to me for validation. I hope I can provide that to you today. As a reminder, we're going to try to make this fit. Write a happy birthday song for your mom. It helps if you know who your mom is, so hopefully you do. Maybe it's her birthday recently, or her birthday's coming up. Oh, but music again. Maybe doing something different for her birthday would be something that she would like. Let's see. Well, let's just get some tea leaf messages regarding this situation. Casket. someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Now, I didn't get any feelings of like death on the table, so perhaps this is just an ending of a situation, which it kind of feels like already. Don't take on their karma. They want to talk, which means that like you've kind of cut them off. They've been busted, you know, and you're trying to like move too. So what else? Yeah, I get this is like case closed, situation done, over with, like what else is there to like chat about basically? Maybe they're trying to like fight this being fired. Like they're trying to get back into your good graces somehow. Hills, obstacles to overcome. In June, perhaps the height of the obstacles will come in June. Or that's when the situation ends, but I more or less get like the obstacles to overcome will heighten. Like something about June. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Yeah, whatever they did, and however like you played a role, whether you played a role or not, and you're just becoming aware of it, like there's just a lot of like heartache around this is what I get. Like remorseful energy. Just sadness. Yeah, maybe this has been a long cycle. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Cheap. Danger, especially in money matters, but then there's wealth. Maybe somebody's wealth is being taken from them. Like a bear is a predator. And that's, you're not going to win this battle. They feel like they're being taken from. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Again, with the challenges, this is going to be an uphill battle for them. Whether they know it or not. I feel like they're lying to themselves about like, you're not going to win this battle, blah, 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 blah. Pin, new job or career. Yeah, somebody got fired and perhaps you're taking over for them. What would my collective want me to pull on? I want to get the scoop on this TMZ gossip rumors. So, in that sort of way, let me pull out the T deck. Cleanse it. All right, Spirit. We want the T on this, on the T. We want exponential T here. So TMZ gossip rumors. What's the T on that situation? What are people gossiping about? What do people have to say about the collective? Not that like we care so much about like rumors, but I am curious, like, you know, maybe they're talking about this like person being fired. Gossip and rumors. What's the tea on that? Photo proof. Oh, this is the busted. Caught in the act. Evidence saved. Truth in plain sight. Are they aware of this? Because this most definitely will be an uphill battle for them if there's like hard fucking proof. They're busted. What else about this? TMZ gossip rumors. Maybe TMZ caught it. Ooh, that one flew out. In their head, making assumptions, creating stories, trust issues showing. That's the attachment styles. Like they're just making shit up because they have trust issues. Screenshot. Caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. This is the second card of like evidence, hard factual based information. What else about this TMZ gossip rumors? Unbothered. Acting unbothered. Even though they have car drama. Repo nightmares, always asking for a ride, too broke to fix it. Was just thinking about, didn't a housewife just get fired from Real Housewives? Was it of Beverly Hills? Or was it OC? Emily? I could be making that up. Sorry, Emily, if you weren't actually fired. Running. On the run. Could be. Hopefully they're not like taking somebody else's car. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, passion over loyalty. Dirt digging, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you, tables might turn. Yeah, whatever this is, this person is like relentless and not in a good way. All right, well, let's get, what's the well, let's pull Kipper here and just sort of see what comes out. And Spirit, is there anything in here that the collective needs to be aware of? Occupation. Yeah. Changes in career. What else? Anything from the mystical? Grief, adversity. I get that with the career. Like, you just weren't seeing eye to eye with this person. Like, they wanted to do one thing and, you know, it's like your direction was not that. Where to go with this? Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. We're gonna do herbal. Since I had mentioned earlier something about smoking, let's do herbal. All right, Spirit. Is there anything hidden that the collective needs to be aware of? Like about this situation? Why don't we discuss that? Is there anything hidden that the collective absolutely needs to be aware of? Perhaps pertaining to this battle that they're talking about. Somebody suing you over being fired? Yeah, Spirit, we want, is there anything hidden that the collective needs to be aware of regarding either this battle or just what's to come? Six of Swords, that's leaving, getting fired. Or you just like not even caring about the situation really, like. About the past. Oh, what happened in the past? You're like, whatever, I'm over it. I'm done. Like, I thought this was settled already. And then it's kind of like it's coming back in a way. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're just kind of like watching the situation, sort of monitoring it. The Empress. You're watching the Empress. Regarding a legal matter. Legal matters are at hand. Okay, so the question is like, is there anything hidden that the collective absolutely needs to be aware of regarding this battle, or like what's to come? Five of Swords, yeah, that's them battling. You're not gonna win this battle, blah, blah, blah. saying whatever to do, whatever they can. Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow moving situation. But judgment has been called down on. It's like the decision's already been made, you know? And I feel like I don't know, I kind of feel like you're disengaged. Like the Page of Cups is just kind of like a renewed sense of like levity. Like this brings levity to your situation in a way. Or possibly like it is regarding a child, but that also could be the case where it's like maybe, you know, you're when it comes to this child, like the responsibility, I don't want to say doesn't fall to you. Or a judgment is being rendered in a child's favor. Let's continue on. Yeah, but I do get a feeling that like you are somewhat disengaged from this. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay, well, let's clarify. What's this Five of Swords here? This is the battle. You're not going to win this battle. Five of Swords. Why is it here? It's like, yeah, like the time has come to pass. You know, like the battle's already been won. Judgment's already been rendered. You know, like you fight type. Yeah, exactly. Done, over with, finito. But they're still fighting. Maybe they're fighting for some sort of payout, like severance? I do get a feeling that it's like regarding a job. What's this Knight of Pentacles then? Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But slow moving either way. So it's been a long time coming, or at least like to get this person out the door, I feel like has been a long process. Maybe you even knew that this was going to take some time and that it was going to be a battle. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Yeah, it was a decision. This is the spirituality aspect. Right. You're like, regardless of whether this person, whether this goes against my personal beliefs, this is what is right. That is what, and then people are like fighting you on it because they're like, no, you know, like they're not aligned with us or something like that. And you're just like, it doesn't matter. This is the right thing to do. Yeah. So what's judgment then? And judgment is smack dab in the middle of it. Judgment. It's regarding where this wealth goes to. It's weighing heavily on you. Spiritually, too. Like, Your heart feels heavy. This is don't take on their karma. So somehow your person played a role in this. Whether you were aware or not. And now it's all weighing heavily on you. More on this Judgment, 10 of Wands. It's a heavy burden to bear. But this is like, don't be a martyr for their fucking shit. 2 of Cups. Yeah, even though you were in a relationship with them. Sticky situation. Whether this was like a work relationship, you know, just like a collaboration, like you worked closely with them. Or you could have been in a romantic relationship with them, which I do kind of get that feeling. And so that's why it's weighing even more heavily on you, is because you're like, well, fuck, like I either was or am in a relationship with this person. So naturally, by default, I want to be on their side. But the fact of the matter is that they weren't right in what they did. But like, you know the truth. You already know the answer. So then what's this Page of Cups? Is this a child of yours, or is this... Or is this like your mentality about the whole situation? Let's see. Page of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. No, I feel like this is your mentality. You're just like, you're like, no, you're like, all I want to do is just move on and create, like, from my heart, you know? Page of Cups is like puppy love type energy. It's innocence. It's having a natural... like a natural openness about you. Like you want to cultivate, you know, that sort of, I don't know why I get like work environment, but you're like an inclusivity type. That's what you're working on. Or maybe that's what you're even expressing to them, is you're like, this person isn't out to get you, you know, like they are just working on their craft innocently. What about this Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles? King of Wands, but it was in the reverse. Ooh. But now I do kind of get that, like, maybe this partner is under judgment because, like, perhaps where they were getting support from previously, and it could be in relation to a child, like, maybe even you were paying on behalf of this child thinking it was yours and it really wasn't. King of Wands in the reverse. But either way, like, this person is not right. Like, the way, how they went about things, what they did, like, what their intentions were, you see it from a way different perspective than this other person does. And now they see you as the enemy for that very reason. They're like, oh, now you're just going to switch up on us? Like, blah, blah, blah. That's sort of what I get. What about the lovers? Yeah, they feel like you're, like, choosing somebody over them when you guys have had, like, a longer-term relationship together. What's the lovers? Lovers is naturally Gemini in energy, but it's a choice. Yeah, you're making the choice to do the right thing for you. Like, it's not just the right thing for you. Like, it's the right thing to do in the situation. Regarding the Empress, I'm keeping it. Yeah, this mother figure. Yeah, you already know the answer. This is about the business that this woman created. And the money tied to it, too. Let's see here. Maybe this is like telling you, like, redirect your energy somewhere else. Like, it kind of seems like you're focusing a lot on this situation, probably because it's the only thing that, like, it's taking up a lot of your time and energy, probably because it's so big and it is tied to somebody that, like, you're in a relationship with. I feel like this is Spirit's way of being like, maybe pivot for a minute. If music is something that you are tied to, perhaps put that creative flow into, it doesn't have to be for your mom, especially if you don't have a mom anymore. But maybe that's a song idea if you are a writer. Or just like some sort of creative outlet that your mom would appreciate. Or a mother would appreciate. Especially this mother. That's it. Write a song for this mother. The one that you're doing right by. This is the I adore you. I feel like you're saying that to somebody. Like, you adore this. You don't have to, like, love them, but I feel like you have adoration for them, appreciation, at least for who they are as a mother. Pivot your energy into that. It might lighten you up a little bit. I want to get advice for you. Let's pull some advice for they seem like they're just sort of like carrying a lot on their plate. They need a little levity. Like, give them some advice. Is there anything good that they can look forward to outside of just this? The lovers, again. Gemini energy. And now we have 2 lovers out on the table. Mirroring, twinning. June is definitely significant. We have June on the table. We got lovers twice. Something big happens in June. Judgment, possibly. Judgment Day happens in June. New beginning. This is advice for the collective. So what? Choose love. The love that you feel in your heart. The love that you know is right. The love that doesn't make you think twice, like this situation does. Yeah, choose love over whatever the fuck this is. Over all the shit talking, which seems like that's what a lot of this is just like, you know, the gossip, the rumors, like, you already know the answer. Redirection is your protection, so just move forward with that, you know? Like, make the choice to see beyond the attachments of the past, the relationships of the past. And that'll alleviate a lot, you know? The rest is like, however people want to feel about it is how they feel about it. That is not for you to take on. Again, so 10 of Swords is also Gemini energy. I'm speaking to a Gemini. Hi, Twinnie. I'm a Gemini. I see you. Queen of Cups. This is you stepping into like your heart more. I feel like this whole situation, whatever it is, it's allowing you to expand your heart. Like to feel compassionate for others, compassion for others, regardless of what you've been through. That is beautiful. And regardless of like what they believe in and what you believe in and the differences there. This is the softer side of you. Oh, we love this. What other advice? In June, this whole situation will be put to rest. Like it'll be done and over with. And that's not too far away. I mean, hell, we're already a third of the way through the year already. It is slow moving. Whatever is going on here, it's slow moving. But it's moving. We like this. This is like steady as she goes. This is the tortoise over the hare. Yeah. Slow, progressive movement. People can say whatever they want about the tortoise and how old and fat and whatever slow they are compared to the hare. Yeah, the hair might be flashy. The hair might want to fuck all the time. The hair might pop over here, pop over there, it gets a lot of attention. But no. Who wins the race? The tortoise. Practicality might not be all that fun, but it serves a purpose. Steady as she goes. That's the feeling I get here. Plugging right along. Somebody has a birthday in June. And okay, this is how it fits in. Somebody has a birthday in June, and now it is up to you to create a song for that person in June. And it is this Empress, Queen of Pentacles person. I can't wait to hear it. I'll know it when I hear it. I pick up a lot of signs and synchronicities from songs. Judgment Day. Yes. What else? Is there anything our collective should be super stoked about for the future? If they create this song for this person, what's the reaction going to be? Let's just see. Hold on. What is the other person's reaction going to be with this song creation? Communicating to a star. A star is born. If the collective creates this song for this Empress, Queen of Cups, what's the reaction going to be? The Hierophant. Hold on. I'm not going to say marriage the way you think I'm going to say marriage, but more. Something about the community. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Hold on, let me clarify this. Because typically, that's a charitable, that's an act of, humanitarianism, kindness, giving back, charity, balancing of the situation. But I think this group won't see it like that. Whatever group that you are in, whatever religious affiliation you're in or spiritual group, they won't. Yeah, you're gonna get pushback from them. I guess that's a good thing for you to be aware of. Page of Wands. But it'll ignite your passion and want for forward movement. Yeah. It'll kind of ignite your passion for really wanting to heal this situation. Oh, it'll give you the courage to do so. I think I don't know, something about this creation for you ignites a flame within you that sort of propels you forward the way you need. So maybe like, even though the confirmation you'll get will be right in your face, like, you know, by way of people like having something to say about it, I think that'll give you the answer that you're looking for, which then propels you forward. Maybe you're like me in that sort of way where when people have something to say, or like they want to doubt you, they want to, like, you know, poke and prod you because they feel like they can, when in reality, like, for me, that's just a sign for me to fucking move forward and go even harder. Like, oh, really? You think I'm that sort of way? Well, let me just show you. That is kind of what I get from you. Ah, you are a Gemini. Unagi. You think I'm one way, but I'm actually this way. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, I like this energy. It's gonna switch things up on him, which I kind of feel like you appreciate that. It might even make you laugh in like a weird way. But until then, until this time, until you make some sort of definitive action, you're just gonna feel the weight of this situation. It's gonna weigh on you heavily. You're gonna go back, you're gonna go forward, you're gonna toggle. Until probably you're just so fucking fed up with it that you're just like, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That sort of thing. Yeah. It's gonna weigh heavily on you until justice is served. Like, and then you'll be able to breathe. But until then, you're defending. You are standing up for this person, and you're standing up for yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, you have some sort of knowledge. Like, you're aware of something. Possibly the photo proof. Anything else? Anything else? Again, with the Ten of Wands. This is like the third time a Ten of Wands has come out. This is really, really weighing heavily, like very heavily on you. And the reminder here is, I don't care what your attachments to these people are. You are probably more aware of what their karma could look like than anybody else, considering like all the information that you have and why it's weighing so heavily on you. So don't take on their karma. Also, remember, this person is an empress. You know what that means? She can manifest a lot of shit on her own. So her ability to, I don't know, possibly call down more judgment on the situation, that's there. Filter your creativity flows into what you love to do. And I think music is tied to that. I think it'll help you. Like, focus on your music. Focus on your creativity, a creative outlet, something to get you out of your head and to get you away from this situation, at least momentarily. Like, find something. And just know that come June, which is only 3 months away, basically, the hardest part will have been fought. Okay. All right, well, this was fun. I'm glad I didn't have to do an extended today and that this was just for you guys. So I love you, collective. Remember, you're a champion. You are an Olympian in my world. So I will see you on the next one. I love you. Take care.